Dream Team, it's your boy Neal, back with another reaction video, guys. Here we are with Russell Coight's Words of Wisdom, all Aussie adventures. I'm ready to dive in. Before we do, make sure you subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell, get a video a thumbs up so it gets suggested. Oh, yeah!
As their name implies, saltwater crocs are found in salt water, although they also live in fresh water, which is not what their name implies. And it just goes to show how they're...
As their name implies, saltwater crocs live in salt water. They also live in fresh water. Not what their name implies.
also live in fresh water, which is not what their name implies. And it just goes to show how they're not to be trusted.
Okay, just keep your eyes open. This is crop country. Okay, that's good. Good work. We're expecting her to come down here.
These prehistoric beasts can grow up to 20 feet, although most have just 4.
You know, scientists say that there's less than one...
I'm done with him, bro. These prehistoric beasts can grow up to 20 feet, although most just have 4. I'm done with him, bro. I'm done.
20 feet, although most have just 4.
You know, scientists say that there's less than one person per 50 square kilometres up here. Just to put that in some sort of context. If I was to start walking in any direction, not in a straight line, but in a circle or a square or whatever, I'd be lucky to see 10 people within that square, or rectangle or whatever you walked. And if I did see them, I wouldn't see them again unless I backtracked or went into a town. Of course, the numbers would go right up. But the fact remains that the difference between where you see someone and you don't see them is 110 square kilometres, depending on the point that you don't first see them to the point that you do. That's a lot of land and not many people.
Nah, Aussies, I know y'all love this dude. I know y'all absolutely love this dude, bro, because he's hilarious. He's definitely hilarious. I know y'all loved him so much. Or y'all loved him so much.
Within that land.
Of course, cattle aren't the only animals you'll find up this way. The high country is full of native fauna.
God dang!
Zombies and, of course, birds. Many of these creatures are nocturnal, and the best time to see them is at night, except you can't see them because it's dark. This is the Mitchell Track, named after the bloke who first opened up this area, Mitchell Track. He came through here in 1826, searching for gold. After heading northwest for 6 weeks, Mitchell reached the Broken River, where he set up camp and began prospecting in earnest. But with provisions running low and no gold to be found, he was faced with a difficult decision. Push on further into the searing heat of the desert plains or return home to his wife. Mitchell chose to push on and was never heard from again. It must have been a tough...
He's faced with a tough decision. Push on further in the heat of the desert plains and return home to his wife. Mitchell chose to push on.
Harsh existence, scratching out a living back then. And now, 150 odd years later, a lot of those people have passed away. Certainly makes you think. Dead. Couldn't be anything else to say. Western New South Wales, hot, dry. A vast sprawling landscape that seems to stretch on forever, if not further. Out here, survival is the name of the game. Only it's not a game, it's deadly serious. Not many animals call this place home, and those that do are either lying or have developed over millions of years a unique instinct for survival and personal grooming.
Of the top 10...
Jesus, that poor iguana, lizard, whatever it was, reptile, that poor...
Of the top
God.
10 deadliest snakes in the world, the top 4 are found right here in Australia. Not only that, the toxicity of those top 4 is 20 times stronger than the bottom 6 combined. So to put that another way, if you were bitten by one of the top 4 from Australia, or God forbid all of them, you would die 20 times faster than if you were bitten by a snake from the bottom 6 from overseas. Not that you could be bitten by a snake from overseas in Australia. Imagine there were 2 snakes biting 2 different people at the same time. If you were in Australia, you would die 20 times faster than the person from overseas because the toxicity is a hell of a lot stronger than an overseas snake compared to an Australian one. So when it comes to dying from snake bite, Australia is number one. Not that that's a good thing, it's a bad thing, but if you are going to get, not that you would want to get bitten, you would do it, well, you wouldn't get bitten at all if you had the choice, but if you did, it's better that it happens overseas than not here in Australia. It's there. There is it.
Bro, this man is a legend. This man is a gold mine. This man is pure greatness, bro. Protect him at all costs, bro.
Never go into the outback without a decent supply of water. And the general rule for how much you'll need is 3 litres per day, per person, per man, per degree, over 25 degrees Celsius, per kilometre if walking on foot. In the winter months, dividing it by 2, plus another litre at the end. There's no doubting that without doubt, the kangaroo is undoubtedly Australia's most famous animal. When panicked, they can move at amazing speeds. I once chased a male roo on my motorbike and it clocked 60 kilometres per hour before panicking and jumping to its death over a cliff. Top stuff.
Oh my lord.
Australia, a land as ancient as it is old. Each year, its natural beauty attracts tourists in their droves. Others come by plane or ship, all eager to experience this magnificent country. From the rich red colours of our outback deserts to the cooling waters of an untouched rainforest stream. Over the years, hundreds of tourists keen to see these fascinating places have put their trust in me and my vast body of expertise. But if you're going to go it alone, here are 2 words. Beware. No doubt about it, deserts can be dangerous places. A lot of people have...
I just realized they said here are 2 words. Beware. Such an idiot.
Beware. No doubt about it, deserts can be dangerous places. A lot of people have made mistakes out here and paid the ultimate penalty. Others have actually died. The high country is, of course, now...
I can't stop pausing it, bro. Desert is a dangerous place. People out here paid the ultimate price. Others have died.
The ultimate penalty. Others have actually died. The high country is, of course, now synonymous with mountain cattle, but it wasn't always so. The first farmer to recognise the potential of this region for cattle was Jock McCubbin, who in the autumn of 1873 took a mob up into the hills, leaving them there to graze over the winter months. Unfortunately, they all froze to death, which proved something of a setback, although it did make the muster considerably easier. It's a place of unparalleled beauty that is without parallel. And what better way to experience
It's a place of unparalleled beauty that is without parallel.
this tropical wilderness than full bore.
Oh my lord.
They get a lot of rain up this way, more in 12 months than other places get in a year. So you're going to face a fair few swollen creeks and rivers. For my money, the best way to cross...
Bro, I keep catching this stuff late, bro. Like, it's clicking in my head late. They get a lot of rain up in these parts. More in 12 months than most places get in a year, bro.
These fragile eco habitats is to do it as quickly as possible. At first light, countless birds, too countless to count, take to the sky. Like the majestic wedge-tailed eagle, so named because of its wedge tail and the fact that it's an eagle. Meanwhile, down on the ground, a mob of emus can be seen grazing. Emus tend to travel in pairs or sometimes alone or in groups and feed mainly at night or during the day.
They tend to travel in pairs or alone or in groups, and they feed mainly at night or during the day.
Just to give you some idea of how many stars there are. If you were to take every grain of sand from every beach, from every country in the world, and you were to spread them across this...
Or what about desert?
And yes, and desert. So every grain of sand...
Because some countries don't have beaches, so...
They just have desert, so...
You'd have to,
Every grain of sand from every beach and desert,
and
to spread them across the
Sand
sky
pits.
and sand pits.
Because, you know,
Just let me...
spread them across the sky, there would be more grains of sand than there would be more stars in the sky than grains.
Stars on the beach.
No. The stars are still in the sky.
If the sand's in the sky, then
the sand isn't in the sky. The sand is. I'm saying if you counted them comparatively to the stars in the sky, there'd be more stars. Just stop, okay? Just shut up. There'd be more grains more stars than grains of sand. There's more grains of sand. There's more stars in the sky than grains of. There's more stars than grains of sand in all the beaches in the world. Just don't say anything.
Don't say anything. Oh, bro, that's golden, bro. He's golden, bro. He's perfection, bro. He's hilarious. I loved watching that. That's all we got. You guys got a favorite video suggestion? You can subscribe to Patreon or drop it in the comment section. It's your boy D Neal. Out.